You've heard of famous clowns like Ronald McDonald, Bozo, and even Krusty. But today, I want to talk to you about the creepiest clown of all, John Stavoyvy. A few days ago, John Stavoyvy charged into a Pennsylvania Dairy Queen armed only with a yellow vest, a clown wig, and a loaded gun.
Tonight, a man is facing several charges after allegedly saying that he wanted to kill Democrats.
All right, so we're already off to a hot start here. Wanting to go straight into a Dairy Queen of all places to kill Democrats. Because, you know, Dairy Queen is the epicenter of all Democrats, right?
61-year-old Jan Stavoyvy allegedly took a loaded gun into a Delmont Dairy Queen, and police say the quick actions of an officer saved lives.
KDK has learned he has a past of repeated outbursts and alarming behavior, and as Chris Hoffman reports, he was kicked out of multiple churches before this.
I like how they weaponized he was kicked out of churches. Like, oh, the worst thing you could possibly do is be shunned by God himself.
Ken and Kim, in the past 2 years, Stavoyvy has been asked to leave 2 different congregations in Westmoreland County leading up to Saturday's arrest.
Do you think he was asked to leave church because he wore the clown wig there too?
Both sent him letters that they say he had outbursts and was threatening in the churches.
I just can't imagine this guy in church. Did he stand up in the middle of congregation and go, "Give me all your blizzards"?
This past Saturday is when Delmont police say Stavoyvy walked into this Dairy Queen on State Route 66 in a yellow safety vest and rainbow clown wig. Callers told police he had a gun, and within a minute, Officer Gregory Stahl was there. Multiple people were inside the DQ at this time, and police say a group of people, including several with intellectual disabilities, were heading inside.
I'm not exactly sure what the gun is for here. He said several times that he wants to kill Democrats, but did he intend to rob this Dairy Queen? What is the Dairy Queen going to give him? The $13 they have in the cash register and a free blizzard? I don't really see the point of the weapon here.
Officer Stahl found Stavoyvy and took him into custody.
Is it bad that this news article is telling me this really important information, and all I can think about is whether I want a Snickers brownie or a Reese's Take 5? I mean, come on, that looks so good, right?
Stavoyvy allegedly told police he was, quote, undercover, and he was, quote, working to restore Trump to President King of the United States.
Okay, not just the president or king, but President King of the United States. Trump has ascended to a new level beyond our comprehension, everyone. And this man right here, the only undercover agent can make it happen by robbing a random Dairy Queen.
Investigators got a search warrant and found 2 more guns in his car, along with 62 rounds of ammo.
Okay, what does he need all that ammunition for? How many Democrats did he expect to find and try to take down? Not that this is funny at all. This man is definitely in need of a lot of help. But why do you need that much ammunition? Are you taking down an elephant? Did you expect for the Democrats to have a spare tank that you needed to just somehow infiltrate? Why do you need this much ammunition?
And looking at Stavoyvy's Facebook page,
of course he has a Facebook page. Of course he does. Every single Karen, Ken, Chad, and mentally unhinged person think that Facebook is the one place they can go to share their messages that nobody is going to read.
He has a history of outbursts and threats. The newsstand Assembly of God asked him to leave their congregation in August of last year and not come back to their property. Their letter recommended he get some professional help, and their pastor told me on the phone they have not had contact with Stavoyvy since he left, and they are now praying for him.
I knew, as soon as I saw this about the church, they were going to say they were praying for him. You can even see at the end of the letter that they are praying for God's guidance in the circumstance. Maybe God's guidance was for more blizzards. I mean, I love blizzards. I would love if God told me, Alara, get more blizzards. Get all the flavors you want. Brownie batter, cookie dough. Get those blizzards, babe.
And then just on Friday, he got a letter from Barron Run United Methodist Church in Smithton. Their letter says he showed up to their church in a clown costume and scared congregants.
Do you think he was asked to leave church because he wore the clown wig there too? You know what's really bad when you get kicked out of not 1, but 2 churches? I mean, the Lord died for our sins, but apparently he couldn't die twice to save this guy from his sins. So you see, this is when the madness started. He showed up to a second congregation in a clown suit. This was his pivotal moment for him to come out as a scary clown man. And of course, he wasn't accepted. This is where the madness started. This is where it all began. This was point zero right here.
They too recommended he get some professional help. Stavovi called both of these letters, quotes, love letters on his Facebook page. He also had photos showing his support for the former president and even had a post saying, quote, Civil War in 2024.
All right, there's a lot to unpack here. If you actually look on this first letter, you can see it says, you ignored that vow of silence during Sunday school. Being someone that's gone to church, I was never quiet during Sunday school. So I don't think that I'm supposed to be in any church now. Number two, the fact that he thinks that these letters are love letters and not a way to tell him that he's made a mistake is truly, truly terrifying. And three, what is this banner? I'd rather be an American than a Democrat. Civil War in 2024. Who? Captain America and Iron Man? All of Pennsylvania? Maybe all of your clown friends? What is this Civil War and where is it coming from? Of course, Stavovi was able to go out and get a firearm without having a license. Because that's what it means to be American. Terroristic threats. What did he do inside of that Dairy Queen? I'm so glad that nobody was hurt. But I really wanted to take a moment and just share and react to this story because the premise of it is just so crazy. A man in a clown wig tried to rob a Dairy Queen and kill a bunch of Democrats. Figure that one out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon, Pendos. Bye-bye.